This lesson is going to be called The Diversity of the Most High. Um, I mean, there's so many ways you could go at this subject, but today I got a few notes jotted down. I'm going to go through them using the scriptures, and we're going to break down the diversity of the Most High. And you already know that it's something that's very vast and very, collective and well put together. We dealing with the Most High. We dealing with God. We dealing with Yah. We dealing with the Creator of the heavens and the earth, and the work he put in diversifying his universe, showing his flavor within his universe. So every time we open our eyes and every time we touch something of his creation, we see the work he put in. We see the diversity. We see the science in it. We see the time and how well put together it is, whether it's an ant or it's something large, something like an elephant or something like that. From an ant to an elephant, both of these animals, whether it's the ground and the dirt that we pick up, or whether it's the skies and the clouds that the pilots ride through, they all come with mechanisms that's beyond a man's understanding unless he knows the Most High. Otherwise, he'll think it just comes from him and he's a genius. And that's the problem. A lot of people feel like creations and things come from them. The ideas come from them. And they don't realize every idea is a thought of the Most High. Every person is a thought of the Most High. Every animal is a thought of the Most High. Him collectively thinking about putting us together before we even knew about it. He say, know every hair on our head. So that's how organized and that's how down to a T he got us as human beings. And that's his creation. He knows every hair on our head. Got one person in the room. And I'm going to be using screenshot today too. So, man, y'all just walk with me and follow me, man. We're going to get through this lesson. So we're going to kick this off. We're going to see what verse we're going to start this off with. First, I want to go to Jeremiah 12 and 9, family. The Most High said his heritage is a speckled bird. We got to understand that a speckled bird isn't plain. It isn't one color. A speckled bird, if I could screenshot, we're going to go to a speckled bird. We're going to try to screenshot. I'm seeing nothing. We go to. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, fam. It'll be a great lesson. All right, let's get it. I don't know how y'all can see that in the room, you know what I'm saying, but that's my screen. We're going to go to a speckled bird, family. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm going to just assume y'all can see that. But here's a speckled bird, family. It's of different colors as you see. It's not, this one got turquoise in it, a speckled bird. So let's go to Jeremiah 12 and 9 to get an understanding on what the Most High is saying. Again, family, if y'all coming in, this is the diversity of the Most High. Jeremiah 12 and 9. I don't even know know if y'all can see that, family. Jeremiah. Trying to get this together, family. I should have did this earlier, but you know. I'm supposed to do that. Jeremiah. Let me go to my screen. Hold up. If somebody in the room could tell me. They could see that. If y'all can see that, I need. Anyway, we're going to kick it off. Jeremiah 12 and 9. We're going to start at verse 8. No, it's verse 7. It says, I have forsaken my house. I have left my heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hands of her enemies. My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It crieth out against me. Therefore I have hated it. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird, and the birds round about her are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard and have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness. We're going to start right there. As y'all see, the Most High said his heritage is a bird that gets chased around by all the other birds, all the other beasts. Let's continue to go down this list of the diversity of the Most High. You go to verse 13 of Jeremiah, verse 8, we're going to get into something else because, you know, man continues and the devil, their main leader is Hashatan. He's the number one person to try to make his own creation and make things and be his own God. This was the lie he told the Adam and Eve I'm going to get into later. To try to make them think they could have their own creations, and they can through their children, but that was all in due time. You know, what the devil did, it was when you give a kid responsibility and they ain't been taught properly, disaster awaits. You can't give a child an adult responsibility and don't give them instructions on how to carry on with that. They gonna run right into a brick wall because they have no knowledge on the situation they in. It ain't no different if you give somebody something young versus you giving it to somebody who's mature and older. It's two different types of it's in two different types of care. A young man and an older man, that could be the same man, but those are two different type of men. And that just go for all of us. We grow, we evolve, we learn. You know, we grow in the spirit, we grow in life. Jeremiah 13 and 8 says, Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Thus saith the Lord, after this manner I will mar the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem. This evil people which refuse to hear my word, which walk in the imagination of their hearts, walk after other gods to serve them and to worship them, it shall even be as a girdle which is good for nothing. So the Most High is telling us we go under all of these different nations and we go after our own wicked imaginations. This is where we create things that's not of the Most High. When we go into our own wicked imagination, trying to make things settle and suit us and trying to always comfort man. That's where the problem always come in. So, as you see, the prophet Jeremiah is speaking on this. The diversity of the Most High. I want to, y'all hold fast. I don't know, man. We must carry on. We must carry on. I don't know what the room looking like because I can't see nothing. We're going to continue to carry this on, though. The diversity of the Most High. See, you know, when the Most High made the earth, you know, it was all kind of diversities. He ain't just create water. He created seas. He created different bodies of water that came with different attributes. Some salt water, some clean water. You know, and the Most High is just amazing on how he just created this earth because the human beings patterned everything after him, after Genesis, after the Bible, after man. They create the computer, and it's based after the human body. It's based after the human brain. You know, so everything that they put together, programs, even antivirus programs, which is stuff to protect the brain. It's all based after the body. It's all based after what the Most High created. These people, these scientists, these doctors are not smart. They take the work God has already set apart and set up for the world to see, and they add onto it. And a lot of people steal from the Most High and try to take it as their own work, just like they father the devil do. Just like Hashatan did. He wanted to be the Most High. He wanted to be like the Most High. So he tries to create a world just like the Most High created. He tries to be him in every fashion and way. Down to having children like the Most High. Down to do his mission just like the Most High has children who's down to do his mission and carry on his name. See, it's simple once you understand the essence of everything. Let's get into it, though. Job. You know, when you go to Job, you know, let's go to Job 38:4. Because Job got checked by the Most High. He was talking, you know, and the Most High said, "What were you when I laid down the foundations of the earth?" But let me read this before I get into Job. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me go back. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but I'm gonna go to it. It says 7 seas included. It said, what are the 7 seas? The 7 seas include the Arctic, the North Atlantic, the South Atlantic, the North Pacific, the South Pacific, Indian, and Southern Oceans. It says the origins of the phrase 7 seas can be traced to ancient times. In various cultures at different times in history, the 7 seas referred to the bodies of water along the trade routes and regional bodies of water or exotic faraway bodies of water. In Greek literature, which is where the phase entered into the Western literature, the 7 seas were the Aegean, the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, the Black, Red, and Caspian Sea, with the Persian Gulf thrown in as a sea. In medieval Europe literature, the phrase is before referred as North Sea, Baltic, Atlantic, Mediterranean, Black, Red, and Arabian Seas. After the Europeans discovered North America, the concept of 7 seas changed again, and mariners then referred to the 7 seas as the Arctic, the Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, Mediterranean, Caribbean, and Gulf of Mexico. Not many people use the phrase today, but you could say the modern 7 seas include all the names I just read. As you see, the Most High then just create one body of sea in Genesis. Let's go to Genesis when he created the seas. If you go to Genesis 1, I believe 1 and 8, I'm going to read. It says, and God called the firmament heaven, in the evening, in the morning, were the second day. And God said, let there be waters under the heaven, be gathered into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and God gathered together the waters, and called he seas. And God saw that it was good. So as we see the Most High, when you read that, it seems simple. You're like, okay, he made the seas. But it's so much work inside of these seas, so much life that comes from these seas. There's so many different water types, and whether you can see through it or whether it's dark type of water, and different type of animals can live in this water. See, this is the diversity of the Most High. It's just not water. It's just not seeds. It's deeper than that. See, he's showing you the details and things when you create it. You don't just create water. You create the faculties and you create the levels and things. You saying that there's levels in everything you do. There's levels in everything the Most High created. He didn't just create the cat. He created different type of cats. He created lions. He created tigers. He created cheetahs. He created house cats. And different type of house cats within that cat and that kind. See, the Most High is amazing in his diversity. See, it was no need for Hashatan and no need for man to come in with their diversity. We were just supposed to continue to dabble into what the Most High already set in front of us, so we could learn and know ourselves more and learn what's around us more. But when we try to make our own world, then and go into that, we forget what the Most High has already set here. And we forget the essence of everything that and how everything started. So I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't know if y'all can see that. Comments on. I'm looking at this board. Y'all be patient with me. I don't see nothing. Trying to see what's going on. I don't see no comments. I know some people in the room. Let me slow down and give a shout out to everybody in the room. Trying to see what's going on. I don't see no comments. I know some people in the room. Let me slow down and give a shout out to everybody in the room. We got two. Let's get back into it. If anybody can see the screen that I'm going to, because I don't know when I'm on it, I don't know if y'all seeing it or not, but I'm going to continue with the lesson. So that's over the seas. Within the seas, it's all kind of fishes, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of animals of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? As we read in Genesis, he created the seas. He also created, it says, and then let's go to verse 19 of Genesis. Because no, let's stick to the script. It says, and God said, let the earth bring forth grass, and herb yielding seed, and fruit yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is inside itself. And the earth brought forth grass and yield. See, the Most High is thinking of all this. He's a boss. He's telling the plans, and everything's gonna come into fruition. Just like it says in John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and there's nothing without the Word. And us as human, he has given us the same ability, us as Adam, to bring to life what we say through our mouth, through our breath. The same breath the Most High put in us, he has given us this breath to use it to bring things to life, which makes us a God, which puts us in our true order as a God, being able to put things into action, speaking things to life. Saying, I want to have children, I have the children. Saying, I want to have a house, I'm going to have the house. If you want to finish school, you say it and you do it. I want to stop drinking. Whatever the case may be, the God in you allows you to do that. You speak it and then it happens. It says, let's jump to verse 19. It says, in the evening and in the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly moving creatures that have life, and fowls that may fly above the earth, and to open up the firmament of heaven. And God created whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after his kind, and every winged and fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. Y'all excuse my neighbors. But in Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Y'all know there's going to be a lot of wickedness going on the Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom to everybody out there, all my brothers and sisters. As I'm on this screenshot, I'm going to just show y'all the different. I don't know if y'all can see that. As you see, it's all different type of animals. He didn't just make the lion. He made the cheetah also. He made all different type of cats. He didn't just stop with the elephant. He made the hippo and all different type of behemoths. He didn't stop with the horse, any type of animal. He didn't just stop when he made the pit bull. He made huskies and all different type of dogs. He didn't stop with the raccoon. This is the diversity of the Most High. He didn't just make one four-legged creature, a beast, and just say, okay, that's it. He made all different type of animals, and he did the same thing with his people. That's why you see so many different cultures in the world today. But they all at the end of the day, only Israel gonna matter at the end of the day. The Most High is giving us all these cultures to show us that we all have one thing in common, and that's him. Penguins. He didn't just make one animal in the cold. He made the polar bear. He made the penguin also. The lamb. There's so many different animals and creatures the Most High made. Then he also said he made the creeping thing. So it's things we don't see that creep. Let's read. And in the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth. See, at first the Most High brought life. This is the diversity of the Most High. He brings life to the sea. Then he brings life to the land, which you would know as sea creatures and mammals. So let's read. And God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures after his kind, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind. Beautiful. The most beautiful part is when the Most High made man. He said, let us make him in our image. See the Most High? See, so now that we know that God has the ability to make animals of all different types, dogs. He didn't just make dogs, he made all different type of dogs. He didn't just make cats, he made all different type of cats. This is the diversity in the Most High. He didn't make just fish. He made all type of fish. He made all type of fish. He didn't just stop with one fish. He didn't just stop with one bass. He made the large mouth and the small mouth. He didn't just stop with one version of the salmon. Nobody can compete when it comes to the diversity of the Most High. Who can compete with the Most High when it comes to creating? He gives us the right to be inventors and creators. And we get puffed up and think we really the next thing to slice bread or the next thing to Yahusha or something like that. And we forget the Most High is the ultimate creator. We couldn't dare think of all these different type of fish, let alone different type of fish within the families. You couldn't think of salmon, bass, walleye, pike, trout. And within those fishes, think of all different type of other fishes and other families, cousins of those. Of that same kind. See, come on, man. Nobody can compete with the diversity of the Most High. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Let me go through my list. All praise to the Most High. If anybody is understanding this lesson today of the diversity of the Most High, help me out. What's up with you, Khan? All praise. If y'all coming in the room, this is the diversity of the Most High. We going through the universe, and we're going through the universe showing the diversity of the Most High, showing how great he is and how so many variables he has within his universe. Let's look up the definition of diversity while we at it. Let's look up the definition of diversity. As you see, it says diversity, the state or fact of being diverse, different, unlikeness, variety, multiformity. The third definition, the inclusion of an individual representing more than one nation or origin, color, or religion. Sexually oriented, meaning man and woman. This is the Most High. This is the Most High. He made more than one nation. He made more than one skin color. He even got people he even made these people worship the sun and the moon and the stars so they can come into Israel and see that's nothing. Let's find another definition of diversity. We just can't, we're going to go to Webster's. The condition or having or being composed of different elements, especially the inclusion of different types of people, such as different races or cultures in a group or organization. This is the diversity of the Most High, people. You see it in everything. You see it in the animals. Now we're going to see it. Now he's finna make people. We're going to go through how we see it in the people also. First, we got to go through the first creation of the Most High. He made diversity from night to day. This is the diversity of the Most High. He made a light for the day and he made a light for the night. He made animals that come out at night that's nocturnal or whatever. He made animals that come out in the day. This is the amazement of the Most High. Who can compare with his diversity? Like he told Job, where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? We very small when it comes to our mind. We got a very little bit of the Most High lying within us because he's so great. Our vessel can't even take the power of him. It had to just be a little blow of him. He couldn't give it all to us like he gave it to his son. We ain't able and we ain't worthy to take on that full power. That's why we have to be prince of the power of the Most High, Israel. What our people said, no, Moses, you could talk to us. Because when the Most High spoke to us, it was too strong when he spoke through the clouds. People was finna have heart attacks. Been on 28 minutes. That's nothing. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Let's go to Genesis 11, family. We finna go into the diversity of humans now. I've already showed you. I'm gonna go on the page again. I've already showed you. Oh yeah, I got a few other tabs to pull up. I already showed you the diversity in the seas and within the water, seawater, salt water, all of that within the animals. Different lions. We have different monkeys. He didn't just stop at this type of monkey. You know, he made orangutans and all different type of monkeys. Chimpanzees, gorillas. This is the diversity of the Most High. See, us, we're simple-minded. He said Jacob was a plain man also. We just human. We just flesh. We'll just say, okay, I'll just make the monkey. We wouldn't think to make all different type of monkeys. We'll just make one type of owl. We wouldn't think to keep making owls. Or we'll just stop at the brown bear. We wouldn't think of the black bear and the grizzly bear and the polar bear. This is the diversity of the Most High. And then put them in different parts of the earth also. This is how cold he is. This is how great the Most High is. He could put a lion over here in this part of the earth and put a lion over here on this part of the earth. And them they'll both be lions. Just like we all human, but they different. Their conditions make them different. Their experiences make them different. They look different. Let's get into it. Genesis 11. Before I get into that, you must know the Most High replenished the earth with Noah and his 3 sons. He said, with y'all 3, I'm going to replenish the earth. So when you look around and see all this diversity in the earth, you must know this come from Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Each one of these sons held flavor. Just as you see the bear, you see the lion, and you see the tiger, you can't think it just stops with those. See, they have cousins and different families under them, as I've just showed y'all. So you can't think it's just Ham, Shem, and Japheth and they all gonna be alike. See, these men had a lot of kids. They had sons, and these sons all had different personalities because every person is a thought of the Most High. The Most High makes everybody uniquely. He thinks about it, he sits back, and when the Most High sit back and think, oh man, you're gonna be made of amazement. When they sit down and put you under the microscope, they're gonna see the glory of the Most High, because they're gonna say, man, who could put this together? A computer program couldn't put this together. Einstein couldn't put this together. None of the great black inventors could put this together. Nobody on earth. You find the smartest kid. So let's go into it. See, when these sons got off the boat and they was all under one tongue and they was all able to speak to each other and their culture was similar and the same, something happened. Let's read. We gonna learn why the Most High caused the languages to have diversity and nations to have diversity, because we gonna see what happened when we was all under one accord. We tried to go to war with the Most High. Let's read. And the whole world was of one language. This is Genesis 11, family. In one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found the plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said to one another, Go to let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, and let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach into the heaven. And let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, and the children of men built. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. See, the Most High knew, man, everybody speaking one language, so that means they could all be under one accord, and they could do whatever is on their mind and their imagination, as I just read. And we already know that that wickedness was on people's mind continually before the flood. We know man hasn't changed. We know how we built. We got the skin, we corruptible. That's why we need the spirit of the Most High. But the Most High knew wickedness was going to come into their imagination if they all could think. So he had to do something. Let's read. He said, Go to and let us down there, confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. So the Most High scattered all these people. This is why you see, and I'm glad we got screenshot. Because this is why you see pyramids. First, let's type in the Tower of Babel and see how it looks. It's going to be something building towards the heavens. As y'all see, this is how the Tower of Babel would look. This is something being built towards the heavens. And if you look around the earth, it's pyramid shapes all around the earth. Whether it's in the Aztec culture or it's in Japan, it doesn't matter. I hope everybody can see this. Hope everybody can see this. Let's go back to it. As you see, these pyramid shapes are built all around the world, because it started with the Tower of Babel. And these people were scattered. Let's continue to read. It says, scattered them abroad the face of the earth. So the Most High split their language up, but they know one thing. They know how to build these monuments. They know how to build these monuments going to the heavens. That's one thing we know they all got in common. So we wonder, man, why do they build these monuments towards the heaven? These is the ancestors of the people who got their languages mixed up in Babel. That's why you don't understand what the Aztecs spoke. You don't understand what this language spoke. But you know they had one thing in common. These monuments they built towards the heavens. While we still on here, I want to go back because the Most High made fruits after their kinds. And I want to go through a list to let y'all know how man continues to try to play God and continues to try to be diverse when the Most High is diverse enough. The Most High doesn't need your input on anything. When he made the earth and he made the animals and he made the plants we shall eat, he had it all down pat. He didn't need your input. He said, let us make man. Let's go to it. And God said, let us make man in our image. This is verse 26 of Genesis 1. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And let them, the Most High said, let us, the Father and the Son, in the heavens. This was a group project. And let them have dominion over the fish and over the sea. Everything I just went over today, the Most High already put diversity in. He said, let us, he was creating this. This was the garden. He was creating it for us to take care of, for us to have. It was something great he was creating. As I just showed y'all, he put so much work into what he created for us. So you know he put a lot of work into us. He made us after the likeness of them, the gods. It says, let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over the cattle and over all of the earth and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Dragons, Leviathan, it don't matter. If it's some under the seas we ain't seen, and some under the ground we ain't seen that creeps, it's ours. We rule it. We are Adam. We must understand this. So God created man in his own image. And in the image of Yah created he him. Male and female he created. He them. And he said, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over it. So this is what the Most High gave us. He gave us the right to be a God over what he had created. Just like he's over dominion over us, he gave us the right to have dominion over something also. And something great. But when man gets a hold of things and now how the spirit of the Most High, things happen. Things are taken care of. You start to try to create something better than what you've already been given. This is a list. It says 10 fruits and nuts and vegetables you did not know were man-made. It says some of the fruits, nuts, and vegetables we eat today are man-made hybrids. They were created through selective breeding, a process whereby only plants with favorable traits are replanted. Let's go through this, man, because this is really deep. I looked over this earlier. This is very deep. Cabbage, broccoli, number 10, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and more. It says cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts, collard greens, and several closely. This is how you know we in the last days. Because I bet nobody out there knew that this was these were man-made plants, that man had their hands on making these vegetables, that these vegetables didn't just spring out the ground like the good Lord made it to do, that they actually had something to do with manipulating it. Let's go into it. This is crazy. It says it says several closely related vegetables originate from the same plant species, Brassicis oletria. It's a wild and formed and known as a wild mustard and still exists today. About 2,500 years ago, the wild mustard only grew in some parts of Europe and the Mediterranean and tasted very greatly depending on where it grew. Ancient Romans and Greeks soon realized that they could plant it for food and engaged in a selective breeding by planting the seed from the wild mustard with larger leaves, which resulted was the vegetables we call kale and collard greens. Let's move on to the next one. Y'all can look into it. This is on what's the name of this website? Listverse. Listverse.com. Y'all see it in the video. The orange. Yeah, the orange. I know a lot of people like, wow, the orange, really? Man had their hands in making the orange, yes. Many varieties of the orange exist today. However, every variety traced its roots to a man-made hybrid created by crossing the pomelo with the mandarin. The pomelo is almost as bitter as a grapefruit, while the mandarin is sweet. The mandarin has its orange color, and some people misidentify it as a variety of the orange. Wrong, the mandarin is the ancestor of the orange. Let's move on to the next one. This is amazing, right? The peanut is a man-made vegetable, not given in his seed and his kind, like I just read in Genesis. This is what happens when man tries to add on to the diversity of the Most High. No wonder why everybody's sick these days. They're not even getting the original food the Most High set out for us to eat. It's crossbreeded and everything else. Oh, I went too far. The peanut. Yes, the peanut only grows in between Bolivia and Argentina, while the other peanut grows in just Bolivia. They crossed these two peanuts and they made the peanut we see today. The banana. See, some people might not be shocked by the banana, but some people might, because the banana, a lot of people, if you conscious, if you know about health, you know the original banana comes with seeds. But these man-made bananas don't. It says the banana is a man-made hybrid of the wild Musa acumnata, Musa baobesiana banana species. I can't even pronounce this. It says it has a pleasant tasting outside, but contains too many seeds. Both bananas naturally crossbred in the forests of South Asia. However, the result of the banana, which is the ancestor of the modern banana, was sterile. About 10,000 years ago, humans discovered the hybrid and learned they could replant the shoots to create new trees, and they engaged in a selective breeding only to replant the bananas with favorable traits. So they want to plant the banana with no seeds in. So I want to read this part. God saying this. It says the absence of the seed means that all bananas have the same genetic properties as are replanted from the shoots of another tree. As a result, all the world's banana trees could be wiped out by a single disease. So it could be bye-bye to bananas if ain't nobody there to plant them, because they don't grow like that on their own. I hope everybody getting this. I hope everybody's getting this. Let me see something right fast, fam. We're going to continue to go down the list. Yes. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Let's continue. As y'all see, it says the almond is man-made, just like the peanut. The almond is a man-made hybrid of a wild almond, which is notoriously bitter and could be deadly when consumed. So the almond comes from, and I heard this before, the almond comes from a plant that's could be deadly, and they make it eatable. So, hey, watch out for that. The grapefruit, I don't got to go deep into this because the grapefruit is a mixture of what I just read earlier. It's a mixture of the pomelo, and it's a mixture of the actual orange, which they made the hybrid. So the grapefruit ain't even real either. It's mixed with something that's real and something that's not. That's hybrid. Boysenberry, which look like raspberries or blackberries or something like that. It's been mixed with a dewberry and a man-made loganberry, as it says right there. Moving forward, Tangelo. You ever ate these? They not real either. They not real either. Okay, y'all seeing it. Okay, I see y'all seeing it. Let's get into it. Let's get down to the bottom of the list. I hope I'm helping some people. Oh, my carrots? Yes, carrots. Carrots are man-made. Somebody told me this, and I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, they used to be purple or something like that. They said carrots were either white or purple, probably inedible. There are accounts of the white carrots were eaten in the Roman Empire, but historians believe that they could have been parsnips or white carrots or both. Orange carrots is a hybrid of a yellow carrot, which is a hybrid of a white carrot. It says earlier ancestors of the modern consumed carrots appeared in Persia. It says in the 10th century. See, it's crazy how you know what I mean, all of these hybrids come from the originals of the Most High. Strawberries, crazy. When I read, I'm gonna shorten it up for you. They said a strawberry come from basically a smaller plant that's really not that good. So he made it, like I said, it was incredibly small. Anton Nicholas Duchenne created the modern strawberry in 1764 when he crossed the male with the female from Chile. The male plant from where he was at with the female plant with the same type of strawberry grows in Chile. Like I said, this is the diversity of the Most High. This man had to go from where he was at, and I don't even know where he was from France, where strawberry grew. That wasn't even a good strawberry, and mix it with the strawberry all the way across the earth in Chile, in Brazil. This is the diversity of the Most High. See, the Most High had strawberries everywhere. He just didn't have them. He had them growing the best in Chile. But now they grow in your backyard today for a small fee. But you got to know the origins of things before you put them in your body. We're in the last days now, so all you can do is pray over things because we don't control nor grow anything. They have everybody down to the point where they go to Walmart or Kmart. You a farmer, you know, you try to eat your own foods, but you still gonna, we in captivity, we still under the curses in a way, so we still gonna depend on the nation that we in a way. He said the world was given into the hands of the wicked. I mean, oh yeah. Maroon 21, Shalom. He said, yes, the carrots were perfect. So as y'all see, this is no lie. This is no lie I'm making up. We are in the last days, meaning the Bible said be the watchman and be watchful. We have to be watchful these days. We live in the age of information. If you don't know something, hey, you don't want to know something these days. You're not doing the research. A child could look these things up. A child could look these things up. So let me get back into my notes, family. They will try to delete my. Okay. Another point I want to prove, like I was proving earlier about the pyramids around the world, you know what I'm saying, all around the world, whether it's in Ethiopia, under the waters in Japan, or whether it's the Gaza Strip, it doesn't matter. We just went through where these monuments come from. We know we ought to identify this with slavery. If it was the Aztecs, we identify with sun worship. Since we know Hebrew and Phoenician is basically the same language, you can identify that to that. In Genesis 12, the Most High said, all nations shall be blessed through Abraham. So whether you come from Ham, Shem, or Japheth, you're going to be blessed through the Most High's friend, Abraham, who come through Shem. So it don't, even though the Most High was diverse enough to have 3 different sons come from Noah, the remnant was Shem, and within Shem had a lot of kids, and within him he had Abraham, and within Abraham's kid he had Isaac, and within Jacob's kids he had Judah. See, this is the diversity of the Most High. Out of all of the heavens, the Most High chose his son, Yahushua, to run everything. Let's get some scriptures out. It's not a game. But I want to go through some things. Like cars. See, everything is, what I want all my brothers and sisters to know out there. You said plastic eggs. Y'all seen the plastic eggs in China. Plastic lettuce. Y'all been seeing them things. What I want everybody to know is, you know what I'm saying, is the man cannot create anything without the orders of the Most High. It don't matter if it's a car. What they say is inside the car. Horsepower. If it don't matter what it is, if it's a plane, its patent is a bird. You know. It don't matter what it is. Before they made the airplane, hey, the birds is already here, showing them how things go. Showing them how to fly. See, they need the Most High. Not a plane, not our creations. Our diversity is getting in the way of the Most High's diversity. Birds hitting planes, the original hitting the fake, the artificial, right? Doesn't make sense. They said horsepower in cars. So that should let you know, hey, horses must have been here first. Now we got cars. There's no more horses. No more horses. Only under the engine. They say it's 40 horsepower under the engine. But they wouldn't have a car without a horse. Without the program and the pattern and the diversity of the Most High making a horse something that could be worked like that, and something that could carry such a load, and something that could be controlled by a bridle, something so little. It gets deep. Even outside, nature is music. You hear the birds chirping. At night, you hear the beetles and everything making noises. That's music. Nature is music. You hear the water. You hear the frogs making noises. Even parrots can talk. Even birds can copy what we say as human beings. This is the diversity of the Most High. People don't think about these things, how amazing it is that an animal can learn commandments from a human, or how an animal can learn the voice pattern of a human and mimic it. And it's still a bird. It doesn't know anything. That's how we are to the Most High. We nothing more than the parrot of the Most High. We don't necessarily know how to be God, because being God comes with a lot of responsibility. But we can imitate. We can say things he's saying. This witty and this cunning and this clever. And I bet God get a kick out of it. Like, man, look at him following the script. He don't even know where it's taking him, but he don't even know it's taking him to great things. But he's following it anyway, because he knows that I'm great, and he know if he follows me, then he will be great. She'll be great. You said everything man-made came from the earth. See, the Most High is in control of all things. I'm glad you said that, brother. Maroon 21, brother, sister, whoever you are, I'm glad you said that because the Most High is in control of all things. We're going to go into it. Go to Acts. I want everybody to go to Acts 17 to 25. Since we got a screenshot on here, we're going to go to it on here. We're going to go on it on here. We need the KJV. It says, neither is worship with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breathe in all things. Let's go into it. All things come from the Most High. So even these creations, this was all a part of his plan to show us, man, he was diverse enough. Let's get the script. I had it early. See, they offer me all kind of versions of this. We want the KJV. I don't even know what that is. The worldwide English. Nah, we cool on that. Y'all rewrite things every day, man. All things come from the Most High, though. Yeah. We need the KJV. What they doing, man? What they doing, man? It says, for of him and through him and to him are all things, to whom be the glory forever. You already know, man. I got another verse, though, that's powerful. And I'm looking for what? Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. Colossians, family. 1 and 12, fam. I'm sorry. This mug gonna piss me off, man. This mug gonna piss me off. See, that's why I just use the scriptures. Cause they just be. Giving thanks unto the Father. Y'all read with me in the room, because this is deep. I want everybody to read with me. Let me go to it, man. I can't get with the electronics, man. I got to pull out the script, man. It's too much clicking and all that, man. Let's just get to it. It says, giving thanks. This Colossians chapter 1, verse 12. Giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins, who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created, and that are in the heavens and that are in the earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things. By him all things consist. And he is the head of the body in the church, who is the beginning and the firstborn from the dead, that all things might have the preeminence. For it pleases the Father that in him should all fullness dwell. Hey man, that's meat for you right there. That's hey, it don't get no stronger than that, man. The Most High, his son, everything was created by him, through him, for him. My pop said use the blue letter. I'm gonna pull up the blue letter next time. So just like the Most High, giving us responsibility, Adam, giving us this garden, giving us a help meet through a woman to help us tend to the garden, which is life. The garden starts in your mind. Keep your temple clean. Your temple is your mind. And we got to understand that what the Most High done given us in life is enough. When you look around, everything is complex enough. It's diverse enough. We no need to add anything on to life that don't need to be added on. We supposed to be trying to figure out life and become a master of it before we go on to the next level. Not trying to clone and do all these different things and create these new philosophies that take us away from what the original creation and the original meaning of life, which is to fear God and keep his commandments. You said Benjamin so-called Jamaica. Nah, man, we don't believe in the 12 tribe chart over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You Israel, man. Most High gonna come back to assemble all of the tribes. I'm gonna do another video on that, man. On exposing the 12 tribe chart, man. But we're gonna try to stick on the basis of the diversity of the Most High. So looking through my notes to see if I forgot anything. Oh yeah, the devil has his, I want everybody to know out there, the devil has his version of everything out here. It don't matter what it is. If the Most High created something and created a good version of it, best believe he coming right behind it, trying to make his version of it. This is what he did at the beginning. See, us having this power, like I said, the Most High, when he told us, when the devil lied, he told the first lie in the Bible when he said, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the garden, but the fruit and the tree of the midst of the garden, God said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, you shall not surely die, for God doeth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. See, the devil told a lie. He said, you ain't gonna die, but we do die. Trees die in the wintertime. It's autumn right now where I'm at. And it's called fall. We call it fall because the leaves fall, the trees, everything dies. It's the fall. We don't know it's the fall of Adam, though. That's the death. When we get older, we pass away. We decay away. That was the death the Most High was speaking of. See, the devil, he was lying. He was just basically telling you ain't gonna die immediately. Yeah, you're going to know what it means to be a God, and you're going to understand the responsibility of God before you leave here. And we see how hard it is and how 60 or 70 or 80 years of it is enough for us. People be ready to leave here. Our spirit and our soul at the time and this flesh that we in can't bear anymore of the responsibility of knowing good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil. It comes with big responsibilities. And if we don't have the spirit of the Most High to decipher good from evil and to know which way to go and to know what to do, hey, we lost. That's why the scriptures said. That's why this is the basic instructions before leaving earth to get back to where we fell from, which is the Garden of Eden. See, the difference between us and the devil is he can't get back because he wanted to create dinosaurs and all different types. Let's go to it. He wanted to create all different type of animals that don't have nothing to do with the Most High, that's not of the Most High. Giants come from him. All of these things that's not of the Most High. You know, I want y'all to name something good you seen these animals doing. You ever seen one of these animals doing good for the earth? They look like they just here to destroy. They don't look like they could harvest any plants or they could be used in the garden to plow or anything. These is wicked animals. Look at his eyes. You don't got to see Lord. Everybody who's seen Lord of the Rings know what that is. Now let's type in dinosaurs and fallen angels. See, I don't want to pull up Lego. Lego got a fallen kingdom. Nah. This is where giants come from. The things that spoke about in the darts, aliens. The stuff that the Most High didn't create. See, you can't even type in dinosaurs in the fall. Look what's coming up. They got all kind of Jurassic Park toys and stuff up because they don't want y'all to know the truth. If you want to know the truth, you're going to have to go deep in the surface level. See, they don't want y'all to know about these type of wars. And they don't want y'all to know about this. The Nephilim in Numbers 33. How they sin with the birds and the birds of the animal and the humans. See, they don't want y'all to know about this. See, the Indians know about these giants. They don't want y'all to know these things because they have to connect this with dinosaurs, and they have to connect this with aliens, and everything will come together for you. You would say, man, this is the fallen angels. These ain't natural animals. See, the dragon is natural. This ain't natural. David and Goliath, that ain't no natural size human being. That ain't no natural size human being. That's a giant, which is a son of the fallen angels mixed with the daughters of men. Not original creation. See, this is the devil's diversity. Like I told y'all earlier, the devil got his version of everything. He got his version of everything. You type in alien, Aleister Crowley and aliens, it's going to come together. That's why on these movies, they speak Sumerian and on the alien movies. Let's look it up. Let's unlock it for you. I ain't never even been in this website. This is what Aleister Crowley drew. This is what he said. Look at it. Lamb, the Tibetan word for way or path. The Lama, who goeth specific titles of gods of Egypt. The treader of path. So this image of this demon has been coming all the way through Egypt, all the way to Aleister Crowley, who said it was speaking to him. Look it up. Magical portals, like it just say. This fallen angel was a magical portal for him to create the phenomenon of aliens. Ain't no other planets. That's why I haven't went over, because I haven't written, because there ain't no other planets, Mars and Jupiter and all of that. See, that's another lie to keep you thinking outside this earth plane. Now you thinking about Mars instead of thinking what you got to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now you think about Jupiter. Now you have the opportunity to mess up this planet, and then you think you get a chance to go on to another planet and do the same thing. See, why would the Most High have you focus on things that's not even here? Trying to fix up Mars. That's why they make movies of people trying to start civilizations on Mars, because they know they not gonna stay here. You said Saul and the witch. Oh yeah. You know, a witch gonna die. You know, these mediums and witches, and I've been seeing so many people lately. I'm glad you said that. I've been seeing so many people lately saying, "Hey, should I inquire to a witch? Should I inquire to a medium? I'm trying to go to this tarot card person. They gonna tell me my future. They gonna tell me this." And I tell them all the time, stay away from them type of people. They witches, they necromancers, they mediums. Stay away from them. They witches. Keep your spirit strong so they don't penetrate. But the world make it a normal thing, not knowing they entertaining demons. Entertaining demons when you go and do those things. Just like Saul did. What happened after Saul did that? He passed. Like I was saying, Aleister Crowley. Like they asking, did he contact the aliens in 1917? Man, look. We finna end this live though, family. We gonna come back in. We gonna do one on the 12 tribe chart, man. For my subscriber Maroon 21, because we gonna come back because he said he can't wait. So we got time. Stick tight. We coming back with that. This lesson has been the diversity of the Most High. If y'all got any questions, let me know before I exit out, fam. Hope I ain't forgetting anything. Forgive me if I am. We have to do a part 2 or something, but as I went through the day, man, the Most High don't need the diversity of Hashatan. We got enough diversity through all these different animals he created. Not only did he create the giraffe, he created the flamingo and the ostrich and so many animals after its kind. This is how diverse the Most High is. He didn't just create one frog, he created many frogs. He created the swine also, like I said, another long-necked creature. And he put the soul of himself in these animals. These animals, as you see, the children follow the mother and the father. Because that's the origins of life. That's what we're here for. See, the animals can't break the code, but we seem to find ourselves breaking the code all the time. The Most High made you a boy, but you want to be a girl. The Most High made you a girl, but you want to be a boy. The Most High made a swine a swine. He made a duck a duck. A duck can't go around acting like a cheetah. A cheetah can't go around acting like a deer. So a polar bear can't act like a koala bear. So, you know what I'm saying? They both bears and they both have their own rules within inside themselves. You know what I mean? A koala bear can't act like a polar bear. They in two different climates. Koala bear in the rainforest and the polar bear is in the cold, but they both bears. That's the only thing they got in common, that they both bears and they both animals. Only thing this monkey got in common with a baboon is they both monkeys. Other than that, his face red, his skin color different, and everything. They ain't the same, but they both monkeys. And that's my point today, family. I'm Base Jerusalem. This is the Hebrew Life. Shalom, family. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.